Welcome to Babonga's channel. This is my way of making DIY dowsing bobber wands. I don't know if they work, but they certainly look good. Here is how you can make one. Get a length of hard brass wire and wrap this around a fat nail or a pencil about 3 times. Wrap only to one side to create 2 uneven parts. It's not very easy, but you can do it. Now get one end and bend it up 90 degrees. Do that for the other end too. As I said before, brass wire is not easy to work with, but when you finish, you will have a piece of wire with a coil at about 2/3 of its length. Try to make the loops of the coil even and then straighten both ends of the wire as much as you can. And you have something like this. Now let's move on to one end and make a tiny loop there. Secure this little loop by just wrapping once around the wire there. And now you have to do that for the other end too. And this completes the brass part of your wand. Before we move on to the next step, make sure that both parts are aligned. Now get some soft bronze wire and go to the shorter part of the wand. Start wrapping beginning from the middle of this length and going towards the ends. That is, you have to stop a little before the coil. Now start making a little spiral there. Use your pliers and position it parallel to the coil. You can do as many turns as you like. The more turns you make, the wider the spiral will become. Now move on to the other loose end that is close to the little loop and do the same thing. Create a tiny spiral there. These 2 tiny spirals are used to limit the place where the polymer clay handle will be. For the moment, you need to hide the remaining pieces of wire by just wrapping them in there like this. And finally, take care that both spirals are looking parallel to each other. Now let's move on to create the tip of the wand. Pass a short piece of soft wire through the tiny loop and just wrap it there. You don't have to take real care. Just put it there and secure it, and then take one end and create again a tiny spiral as you did before. Use your pliers to make it look perfect. This is going to be the base of the tip. Now tuck all the loose ends by just pushing them in there, and then generally press everything together so it doesn't take a lot of space. And this is the tip. and the whole thing looks like this. Kind of a skeleton of a wand. Make more if you like, and let's move on to polymer clay. I chose various shades of purple and pearl white. Now you have to mix everything, mash them, mix them, make a ball, make a cane, and marble and twist, and generally work it until you get a nice combination of colors. I don't have to say that this project is perfect for scrap clay. Now, get your wand and let's do the handle first. Wrap your clay around it, making sure that it touches both spirals, top and bottom, and fill all the space there and cover all the wire. After this, you only have to work it with your fingers, maybe roll it at your table and make it smooth. No wire should be visible except the two spirals at top and bottom of the handle. Now let's move on to the tip, and it's up to you if you want to use this or another combination of colors. I chose a different combination. Make a ball, get something to make a deep hole there, and press the ball onto the tangle of wires at the tip. Then just work with your fingers to make a nice even round shape there. Take it to the oven and after cooling, apply gloss varnish. And this was how you can make beautiful polymer clay and wire dowsing bobber wands.